Well, here we are. We haven't even started yet and we're already getting the people filling up.
Brothers and sisters for their warm welcome and assure you that this peace ceremony is part of this nation's path to reconciliation.
We all come from many faith traditions and from many cultures. All of our faiths carry with them histories, stories, sacred texts, symbols and familiar sounds.
And as many of these sounds are heard today, we welcome into our gatherings the sacred symbols of the faiths of our world.
So, let's understand this. Let us not fight, not argue. Let us work on inner peace. Let us work together. Let us live in peace. Thank you.
Every day, in prayer, in song, in celebration and in mourning, we acknowledge the need for peace. Every day, above all else, Judaism recognizes that the world cannot be complete without the nations of the earth living together in harmony. The word shalom, meaning peace in Hebrew, the only language unique to us, comes from the same root as shalem, which is translated as complete. Even in our everyday communication, we express the vitality of peace and consider that it is possible, however hard it may be to achieve. Aside from prayer, however, What can we as the youth of the world today do to bring us closer to achieving our common dream? A few years ago, I learned an invaluable lesson from my younger sister, Yonit, whose name actually means peace. She, at the tender age of 5, became best friends with a young Palestinian classmate. As I watched the two of them trading secrets and talking about Bratz dolls as most 5-year-olds do, I realised that something incredible was taking place right in front of me. Here, 2 young girls unencumbered by the prejudices that plague so many of us today simply enjoyed their commonality rather than fighting over their differences. If only we could all view the world like they do, seeing people as people rather than categories, peace would be that much easier to achieve. Many people, upon discovering my religion, are often curious to know if I live in a mansion, as they have heard that many Jews are wealthy. While this stereotype I find quite amusing, there are others about all faiths that are both hurtful and highly ignorant. And this, my friends, is where we come in. World peace is not something that we're going to achieve anytime soon, but that doesn't mean that we can't lay the foundations for a more harmonious future. It is our duty to educate ourselves about other religions, about other people, and to tear down these stereotypes that so often create anguish between us. Small steps lead to great results. And after all, peace starts at home. Thank you.
Good morning, my fellow Melburnians, honoured guests and respected faith communities. I would firstly like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land we stand on today. My name is Shan Ali, and I am here today representing Islam in an event aimed at the promotion of peace. Being born as a Muslim, a number of cultures and traditions have been instilled in me from a very young age. Principles that enforce the importance of peace and a harmonious existence.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace and blessings be upon you all. Firstly, I greet you with the traditional greeting of Muslims, a greeting which enforces and spreads peace among each other. Secondly, I greet you with blessings and peace today for making it to this interfaith peace ceremony as a mark of solidarity and understanding, and I hope that we will be rewarded for our efforts. We stand together today as representatives of our respective religions, as Australians, and most importantly, as human beings. While Shan here addressed the practicalities of peace and the practice of Islam, I'll briefly approach the philosophical basis of peace in Islam. Peace in Islam is deeply ingrained. The greetings Muslims use, as I made at the start of my speech, establishes the grounds for peace upon meeting someone, whether for the first time or an old friend or a family member. It constantly reiterates our propensity to non-violence and peace. Islam, as many people have now discovered, is not a religion of violence, despite what mainstream media portrays. As a religion, we have our fair share of unsavoury characters who unfortunately take up more advertising space than they deserve, simply because their voices are seemingly the loudest and because their attention-seeking skills are more shocking. However, the drowned-out majority in this situation are the peaceful folk who, as Muslims, live our lives according to our faith tradition while constantly striving to be in harmony with the environment around us.
Jesus taught us to make peace and be peaceful in all facets of life. He taught us to forgive those who sinned against us, so that we may be forgiven by Christ for our sins. He is the messenger of peace and the message of peace to mankind. From the book of Ephesians, for he himself is our peace, and he came and preached peace to you who are afar off and to those who are near. Jesus taught us to love our enemies. Do to others as you would have them do to you. If someone strikes you on the cheek, turn to him the other also. These teachings have inspired leaders across the world to find peaceful solutions to religious, ethnic, and national conflicts.